Hey guys, yeah, Raw in Boston, Massachusetts. The John Cena returning to his hometown. Just got off here, and this is the bathroom being worked on. My guess is that's the shower, that little bike thingy, magic looking thing. There must be the measurements for the shower. I don't know what's going there, and the toilet. The guy left his drink bottle there. I assume that's a drink of water. Schweppes. Raspberry flavored cordial. Yeah. So you saw my reaction probably. My videos. I uploaded 2 videos actually. The shorter one is an excerpt from the long video. Those videos being, John Cena finally won the Intercontinental Championship. I have wanted this for at least 7 years, man. Probably longer than that, but it was crazy. Like, it happened tonight, and it was so because I knew John was going to be on tonight, and I was like hoping something would happen, maybe a setup for him versus Dom for the Intercontinental Championship, maybe next week or the week after. And this isn't going to be that good of a review, I'll admit, because I struggled to focus on the rest of the show after John won the Intercontinental Championship because I was so freaking happy and ecstatic. And yeah, it's going to be the only chance I'm going to film in the bathroom while it's like this, and sliding doors. Not the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow. And look, we got a toilet there. We have this, you can easily look in, but you got the sliding doors. Obviously, it's not complete. But this is a unique type of video that I won't ever be able to do ever again. So, yeah. I knew the show was starting with John Cena. They announced that it would kick off with John Cena. And, by the way, you know that those videos I've done where it's like, what was it called? A Day to Remember. Yeah. I guess this is like the trilogy of those. Because the first one was Twitter reactions to John Cena winning his 17th World Championship. Obviously, you knew how happy I was about that. The second one was John Cena's, version of CM Punk's pipe bomb promo. I did one of that. And I'll do one, which probably won't be up till the 11th tonight. I've also got a podcast episode coming up on the 11th. But I'll probably talk about that later because I got a lot of stuff on my mind right now. Big day tomorrow night. Going on a flight. First time I'll be flying by myself. So excited. First time I've seen my grandmother since September 13th, 2024. I miss her so much, and I need to talk to her about stuff. Is this a crowbar? This is a crowbar, isn't it? Like a Joker killing Robin, Jason Todd. But yeah, so happy that John Cena won the Intercontinental Championship. When I heard rumors today, it was never confirmed, but there were strong rumors all freaking day that John Cena was going to challenge for and win the Intercontinental Championship tonight. And I was like, oh my God, I was crying tears of joy all day. I was relaxed on an outdoor furniture couch. So happy, man. And I was like, it's happening, isn't it? It's really happening. This, along with him winning 17, what I wanted so much for so long. I did a tweet in November 2022, I think, where I said, what did I say? I literally tweeted out to WWE, and the tweet got so much attention. It got thousands of views, likes, where I basically begged WWE, please have John Cena challenge for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 39. It got some really crappy responses from really mean people. You got a lot of positives ones too. You know, it took 3 years, but I'm happy. Thank you, WWE. Finally gave that wish. It wasn't at WrestleMania, but you know what? 17, that was a WrestleMania. Whatever. Who cares about that stuff? I'm happy with what happened. Okay. So, I had in this retirement tour for John Cena, the GOAT, my favorite of all time. I'm just getting tired. So I got 2 out of the 3 things that I've wanted most from John Cena to happen ever for years. I wanted Royal Rumble number 3. He got close, but you know, the whole shebang. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. And John should have. Not to dwell on this too long in this video. I've been thinking about it all year, truthfully. John still should have won that. Seriously. But, like I said, not gonna dwell on it too long. He should have won. And now, WWE, with how everyone's reacting to Jey Uso, really feeling the effects of their consequences for not having John Cena win that. Because far out. And it's like, good job, but at the same time, I'd rather you just did the right thing instead of regretting it later, if that makes sense, you know. Anyway, positive talk. Positive talk. So John Cena comes out saying, hey, this is my home. You know, I wanted to come here. You know, oh, actually, Triple H opened the show. And then Triple H, from Triple H's own mouth, John Cena is objectively the greatest of all time. He said it. He literally, the boss of WWE, John Cena is the greatest of all time. And, and then John Cena said, yes, this tournament, last time is now tournament to determine my final opponent. What an opportunity that is. And then he said, and he was like, goodbye, thank you. And then Dominic Mysterio's music hits. And after all the rumors all day, I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening. Sorry, I know that was cringe. But then he says, hey, I'm better than you in your prime. And I'm not even in my own prime yet, or something like that. And then John Cena said, fine speech. And then Dominic was like, anytime, any place, anywhere. And that reminds me of that Mickey Rogue Soldier, whatever it's called, game in credits music. That was pretty funny. Cock breath something, call me motherfuckers. Rogue Warrior or something. I forgot what it was called, but that was crack up, man. Ooh, ah. Someone out there will probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and then, what am I trying to say? Okay, that was a conscious just now. Then Triple H said, hey, you say you're better than him, your prime, in his prime and all that, and you're not even in your prime. And then he was like, so what was that you said? Anytime, anywhere, any place. Well, right now, you're going to defend that Intercontinental Championship. Right now, against John Cena. The crowd goes nuts. Then the match starts. My heart is pumping hard. The match starts, and before the bell even rings, Dominic's attacking John Cena. And he's like, and he's like, what is he like? He's like, sorry about that. And then Dom dominates for a bit. Dom dominate. And then John Cena, then he dominates for quite a bit. Then John Cena is, Dominic tries to walk out, you know, the usual heel thing. Oh, I'm trying to leave before the match is even over, and then John comes up to him, puts him back in the ring. It's a fun ass match. I loved it. Let's just skip to the end, really. John Cena did the I think they accidentally, no, they didn't knock out down the ref yet. The ref was distracted. Dominic put a chair in, and then he tried to do the Eddie Guerrero thing, smacking the ring mat, and then acting like John hit him. And then John decided to, boom, do the same thing. And then I bet this is going to become a meme. It kind of is sort of a meme, but I think everyone's just focused right now on John winning the Intercontinental Championship and that blowing up everywhere. He gives Dominic a wink thing. That was crack up, man. Because John, you know. And then John tries to give Dom an attitude adjustment, but they accidentally knock down the referee. Then John finishes the attitude adjustment, but the ref's knocked down. Actually, no. Oh, and then John actually did make Dominic tap out to the STF. But then I can't remember what order it happened. But then he did do the AA, and then John was like, "Ref, get in there!" And the new referee comes in. 1, 2, Dominic kicks out. And I'm like, oh, why? And then that's when I'm like, oh, Dominic does the 619 to John Cena. Then does a frog splash before the referee can even count to 1. This is like I was scared it was going to be 1, 2, 3 right there. And this was like the moment between Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay Forbidden Door match when Kenny Omega kicked out of the One Winged Angel at 1. That must be that type of moment for me. And then he didn't even get a 1 count. He did his finishes on John, and then he did the roll backwards, lifting up thing on his shoulders. Second AA, 1, 2, 3. John Cena wins the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, I waited so long to say those words. Oh, man. Far out, man. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. John Cena is an Intercontinental champion. And I was so happy, man. If you saw my reaction, you saw how I was, and I got a new message. Messenger, the Facebook thing. And then what am I saying? Then boom, fireworks. Once again, the champ is here, and yeah. I actually stayed up all night last night, so maybe that's why I'm slurring my words. Although I did sleep maybe 2 or 3 times today before Raw started. Goes backstage, celebrates with people backstage, including Ray. Very much a reminiscent of what am I trying to say? Reminiscent of when John Cena confronted Rey Mysterio right after he won the WWE Championship, and then John won it from the same night. So, like father, like son, like that moment in the movie Click. I kicked your father's ass in high school, now I'm going to kick yours. And then, because he beat Ray for the WWE Championship, moment I love. And he beat his son for the Intercontinental Championship on Raw. Both of them. Yeah, and then, yeah. And then, great stuff, man. And then I admittedly couldn't really pay attention to the rest of the show. Sheamus versus Shinsuke Nakamura. No, it wasn't that. It was Rusev versus Damian Priest. I couldn't pay attention to it. I'm so sorry, guys. I just couldn't stop thinking about John winning the Intercontinental Championship. You know, I was so happy. I was talking to mates about it, and you know, there's someone here. My mom will get that. And what am I trying to say? But Rusev won. I thought Damian Priest would win. I wish Damian had won, to be honest. Not interested in a Rusev versus John rematch. They had a great feud, but I'm over it, you know. But it was correct. I didn't see the promo itself, I think, but people were like cracking up that Rusev said, "John Cena, you ruined my life when you beat me for the United States Championship 10 years ago." I think someone said that, but yeah, Rusev won. I wish Damian had won, but you know, what was the next match? Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship. I didn't see much of this either. There was a moment I did catch though where Stephanie tried to do the Devil's Kiss, but Raquel was just too strong, you know. And that was an awesome moment. And then Stephanie Vaquer got the win. I heard them say, "And you win, Stephanie Vaquer." And then Nikki Bella attacks Stephanie Vaquer. Obviously, she wants a shot at the Women's World Championship. I'm rooting for Nikki Bella. But Stephanie's great. Wouldn't mind if she won it all. And Stephanie looked really hot tonight. I gotta say, when John Cena won, I was so horny. Because, you know, when something that makes you celebrate and makes you so happy happens, and it kind of puts all 5 of your senses on fire, and, you know, you just get excited. And I wanted to, you know, but we had builders in the house. I could not do that, you know. And now I want to eat, actually. Maybe I will do it. But because Stephanie Vaquer looked amazing. And especially when I was in such a celebratory mood. And Asuka too. You know, should just say. Yeah. So yeah, Nikki was the next match after that. Okay, then it was Rusev. No, then it was Sheamus versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, I hardly paid attention to this match. I think Sheamus did the Beast of the Bulgrin. I don't know what it's actually called, sorry. I think he did that, and then he gave a badass brogue kick to Shinsuke that looked like it hurt like a son of a bitch. And I didn't realize this, actually. Sheamus defeated John Cena in a tables match for the WWE Championship on December 13th, 2009. John Cena's final match of this year is on December 13th, 2025. So, yeah, if Sheamus were to win this tournament, it's like, wow, what a great, what a crazy, like, full circle thing on the same date, you know. And then, I think this was when we got to the main event. Oh, there was a CM Punk thing with Logan Paul. I didn't really pay attention, but yeah. What else am I trying to say? Main event time: Kabuki Warriors versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss Women's Tag Team Championships. I pretty much just catch the end. There was a cool little thing with Charlotte. I think she was doing a "You Can't See Me" thing for a brief moment. That was cool, the John Cena thing. And then the match ended. Actually, I thought, okay, easy retain. That's still a cool ending, but easy retain for Charlotte and Alexa, because like Kairi Sane was about to do the elbow while Charlotte had the figure eight on Asuka, but then Alexa caught her for a freaking awesome Sister Abigail. That was actually badass to see that in video or whatever. And it looks like it was over. But then Lash Legend and Nia Jax pulls Charlotte off. And then something happens. Then Kairi does the Paris elbow to Charlotte. 1, 2, 3. Kabuki Warriors win the Women's Tag Team Championships. Yeah, and then cool, 2 title changes, but let's be real. The only ones we really care about is John Cena and the IC title, Intercontinental Championship. Yeah. And, what am I trying to say? And then, a big brawl happened. Then, Io Sky came out. Rhea Ripley came out, and then the Builder guys here were done for the day, and I really needed to piss, so I went for piss. Yeah, and then our new toilet. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's our new toilet. Yeah, the one you saw my video yesterday. That was the old toilet. That's actually a very comfortable toilet. And then what am I trying to say? Yeah, and then Io Sky came out, then Rhea Ripley came out, and yeah, that's when I went to the toilet. So yeah, that's my review of Raw. John Cena's Intercontinental Champion, baby. So freaking happy, man. But yeah, that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm your boy Mark. See you next week. Peace out.